Hey, this is a quick tutorial on how to use Supabase Auth in your custom backend. So just how to take authenticated users in Supabase and verify that they're authenticated in your own backend. This tutorial assumes that you already have a project in Supabase and you've already added users and you've set up Supabase authentication. And then we're just going to jump in and build a sample application of how to verify users. Alright, so here we are in the sample application here. It's just a simple Express app with a get on the root. And it's important to note here that you have to configure the environment variables. So you have the Supabase URL and the key. So they're just defined here. Extract the header. So you just get that from the request. So then we're going to get the header from the request. Extract the token from the header. So you just kind of save the token. And then here's the important thing that you got to do. So you get your Supabase URL and you make a request to the get auth user with the token and the API key that you're given here. So yeah, you just do that. You get the data back, and if there's an error, you aren't authenticated, and you also put that in wrap that in a try catch here. All right, there we go. And if you're otherwise, invalid token, and then you can send back some of the data. This is usually should be used as like a middleware or something like that in your application, so it won't necessarily get sent back to the user. But for the sake of the demo, we're just going to do that. And as always, the example code is going to be in the description. And yeah, let's just try it out. All right, I'm just over in Postman now. I've got the application running on port 8080 here, so you can see under authorization, I've just pasted in the bearer token from an authenticated user. And another important thing to note is on the client side, to get the token, you just use the .get session on the Supabase client, and then there's a property for access token. So you just include that in the request. You're gonna go ahead and send it. You can see here, authenticated true, and yeah, it looks good. And then, so if let's say I include malform token, so I'm just deleting some information out of here, you can see it's authenticated is false. Yeah, so it works just fine. And as always, example code in the description. You can go take a look. And if this video helped you, feel free, drop a subscribe, anything to help me out. That'd be great. Thanks.